Almost killed myself. Hey guys, welcome back to the WODdoc Project 365, episode 1149. Guys, if you're following along on YouTube, please jump on over to the WODdoc.com. Check out all of our full-length videos. That's where we house them. Some of you guys might have noticed today that I was doing some shooting drills and combined with some sandbag stuff. And what I noticed during some of the activities that I was doing was front rack shoulder presses with the sandbag. Okay, looks something sort of like this. Starting that front rack position, driving up and overhead, right? What I noticed is how difficult it was to hold a front rack, especially as you start to get tired, right? That initial position wasn't that difficult, but it became much more difficult than, say, holding a bar, because a bar itself could stay very close to you, okay? So what I want to talk about today is working on your front rack by adding various movements or odd objects, all right? So important to vary not only the weight, but also the object, because you might find, like I did today, that it's much more difficult to hold the front rack with different objects, all right? So whether that means going to a fat bar or whether that means going into a sandbag, okay? So I just want to show you what I did today and then show you where it's stressed the most and why I think it's beneficial, okay? So what we got here is a sandbag, okay? It doesn't matter what kind of sandbag you have, but you'll notice the first thing about it is that it's so much bigger, right? It takes up almost the entire length of my upper arm, right? So that means that so much more of that weight is loaded towards my elbows. So that makes it easier for me to drop my arms down, harder for me to hold them up, okay? So what I'm going to encourage you guys to do for today's episode to improve your front rack is to be able to get in here and do some holds, right? But you don't want to end up falling back like this. You want to make sure you squeeze your ass nice and tight there, right? And then drive your elbows up. Just to the point, see how my chin is pushed back just a little bit? All right, just to the point that you're like this. If we can get in 3 1-minute holds today, that would be super awesome for you guys to be able to work on these movements, all right? So keep in mind, when I use these bigger objects where it takes up the length of my upper arm, make sure that I'm not leaning back like this through the knees, but rather squeezing my butt and then driving the elbow up, right? So it's squeeze the butt, drive the elbow up, not lean back on the haunches, okay? So if you guys encompass those odd objects that are different from that traditional skinny Olympic bar, I really think it will help out your front rack in general. Guys, hope this helps you out. Questions, comments, please post them below. And as always, we are optimizing function to optimize performance.